Hello everybody, thank you for checking out my channel. It's Beer Monster O'Clock, and for this review we got one by the Robinson's Brewery as part of their Trooper range. It's just Trooper Premium British Beer, as you can see there. I absolutely love the bottle art on these Trooper beers. They're really cool, aren't they? Even the old caps, quite nice. What's it say on it? The number of the beast. Yeah, they are really nice looking bottles. You can tell a lot of effort's gone into the design and all that. This is 4.7% ABV. I'm not too sure what style of beer it is or what have you, but you know, just going to give it a try, see if I like it. It's a 500ml bottle, and I picked this up in Tesco for, it was £1.80, but it's also in the 4 for free deal, so I did opt for the 4 for free deal and picked up a few other beers around that price range to sort of get the best value out of the deal, you know. And let's crack her open. I've tried a few of these Trooper beers before, and they were a bit average for me personally, in my opinion. I wasn't crazy about them, but they're all right. All right, let's crack her open. Let's get it in this glass. Yeah, if you've tried this, guys, let me know your thoughts on it. What sort of rating would you give it out of 10? Of interest. There's not much head developing here. Pour it a bit faster. Yeah, not much head. Got a tiny head on this one. Kind of an off-white head. It's kind of an orangey, dark amber colour, isn't it? Some of the carbonation sticking to the glass. I didn't dry it up properly. It's probably my fault. There we go. It's a little bit better. Yeah, it's quite low carbonation on this beer, I must say. I mean, it's there. It's moving slowly, and there's not a great deal of it. Don't know if you can pick that up or not, but I did try. Let's get the aroma on this. There's some like caramel malts, I think it is. Almost like a slight, like a perfumey floral smell about it. It's not very strong. It's like quite a subtle aroma, but it smells alright. It smells a bit like, it reminds me a bit of a bitter. Maybe a bit of honey in there as well. I think it smells quite nice. The head's pretty much dissipated. It's all about the taste, really. I've got a feeling I might prefer this over the other ones. I don't know why. The other ones were a little bit too gimmicky for me. I mean, this one is as well, really, isn't it? But is it more style over substance? Because they definitely nail the style on these beers, that's for sure. Some of the coolest looking beer bottles, that's for sure, that I've come across. Anyway, let's get it down the hatch and give it a rating and see how I get on with it. Cheers, everybody. Bosh. First impressions, it's actually rather pleasant. Yeah, it's quite nice. It's a bit thin, maybe a little bit watery, but it is nice. It's got kind of a old school bitter vibe about it for me. That's my first impressions anyway. Just something quite old school about it. It does remind me of a like English style bitter. Let's go again. Again, sort of like bready and caramel style malts, British malts. That's what it tastes like to me anyway. Maybe a little bit of honey, or certainly something that's giving it a slight sweet honey style sweetness for me. Also possibly a bit of like dark cherry or raisiny going on in the, something raisiny, cherry raisiny going on, like dried fruit sort of flavour coming through, which is nice. It's not like a rich flavour, it's quite light, but that sort of lightness makes it quite sessionable for me. It's quite nice. There's no like extreme flavours going on with this one. But I think that's why I'm enjoying it. It's just quite a chilled, easy drinking bitter for me anyway. It is what it tastes like. Yeah, I think of the 3 beers I've reviewed from the Trooper range, I think I might prefer this one. The Iron Maiden range. I think this may be, from memory, my favourite one. There's nothing too crazy going on, but sometimes you don't need that, do you? You just need a nice, easy drinking but tasty beer with nothing too crazy going on, and that this sort of fits up that mould for me. As you get sort of towards the back end of the tasting, for me anyway, you're getting like kind of like a floral and earthy sort of hoppiness about it, and a dryness. It sort of combines with a dryness, but you know, it's well balanced. It goes together really nicely, I think. And there is a bitterness on the end. Nothing major. It's just, but it does help sort of tie the flavours over and balance it out rather nicely for me. Yeah, I think this is decent. I'd buy it again. It's quite reasonably priced. £1.80 when you take into account it's also in the 4 for 3 deal. If you used to buy 3 beers for £1.80, I don't know what that would work out, but you know, it can't be that much over £1, can it? So yeah, it's not too bad. That's about all I've got to say about it, really, apart from give it a score. Might as well finish this last bit off. I'm torn between a 7 and an 8. I am enjoying it though. Well, that went down rather nicely. I'm going to give it an 8. Something a bit different as well. I've not had beer like that for a while, and with these sort of reviewing these beers, all the lagers, I mean, they're all similar in their own ways, and all the IPAs and stuff like that. This is just nice to have something a bit old school tasting, and yeah, I do enjoy these types of beers. This one in particular, sort of a bitter style, old English bitter sort of style beers, which is what this is for me. So yeah, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. I've rather enjoyed it. Let me know what you think, guys, and if you made it this far, consider hitting that like button. It will help me video do a bit better if you've enjoyed it, that is, and consider subscribing to the channel, and you'll be able to get notified if you hit the notification button next to the subscribe button of every time I make a new video, and you can sort of see what beer it is and decide if you want to watch it or not. Anyway, till next one, guys. Bye bye, darlings.